We are ready. Hey, hello everyone. Are we good? Are we good? God bless you. Nice to see you. We're just making sure that we are all set, microphone, everything working well, and I'm sure that is all working well. So we are ready. Great evening. I'd like to welcome all of you, as usual, to Talk with the Missus. Always an exciting time for us to be able to come to you from this platform. And Mrs. is here tonight. I am here. God is here. You are here. Yeah. So the combination is a great one. And we are excited. We are sure that this will be a blessed time. I'm going to let the Mrs. give a shout out to as many of you who are joining us this evening as we engage another exciting time of conversation.
Good evening, everyone. God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. May the Lord bless you, your home, your family, your marriage, everything connected to you this evening and so forth. Thank you again for joining and tuning in with us. It's always such a joy and a pleasure to spend our time with you and for you to also be spending your time with us. Please, as always, I always do say, share the broadcast, send it to your friends, send it to your family, send it to whoever you know this will be a blessing to. And even if you're not sure whether they need it, trust me, there's something in their life that is going on that this could potentially answer. So you never know whose situation is going to be answered, whose question is going to be answered. I pray that the Lord would help us to, be used as vessels to answer it. But do share the broadcast because it helps, it repairs, it restores. It really does make a difference in people's lives. So please do share the broadcast. God bless you.
Great. So share right now. Click on the share button and just get as many people in as you possibly can. And we are trusting God that we would have a great time. We just want to try and give a shout out to those of you who are already live with us. Please let us know you're live, your name, where you are joining from. I mean, we've got some people on already. We've got Zafefi saying good afternoon to everyone.
Fifi. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Elizabeth said, can't wait, miss part one. Well, it's nice that you are here.
Yeah.
Please try and catch up on part one because I think you'd love it.
Yeah.
You'd love it. And she said, nice to see you, pastors. Great. Do you want to give the shout outs?
Yeah, Princess Fauna says, hello, Mom and Dad. Hello to you also, Princess. God bless you. We've got
Osaro.
Yeah. So, thank you. Sarah says, good evening, Pastor. See, our tongues are so different. Isn't it so lovely though? Like he could do the African ones and the Nigerian and all that. And then I do the everywhere else. So we've got a great combination here, guys.
That's good.
Says, good evening, Pastor. God bless you. Good evening to you too, sir. Agnes Way, she says, good evening, Pastor and Mrs. Good evening to you also, my darling. Annie Kanu says, good evening to you also. And then we've got Ngozi Naran says, hello to you also, ma. Sean Johnson says, good day, Pastors Moses and Chioma, turning in from Fort Lauderdale. Thank you. You reminded me. Oh, God bless you. Please let us know where you're tuning in from.
Right.
Just like Sean told us, he's all the way from FTL. All right. T Maximizer says, good evening, Pastor and Sister Chioma. Good evening to you too, my darling.
Right.
And who's this now?
Udi
says, oh, is it on us? On us, my bros. He says, good evening, pastors. God bless you. Good evening to you also. Yeah. And then watching from Vienna, Austria. Oh, God bless you. Thank you for letting us know.
So let's share. Make sure you share to your Facebook page and then also you share, copy the YouTube link and send to people, share on WhatsApp platforms and let us join in. We're going to get straight into the conversation. Mm-hmm. The question is, why am I married but single? And we began to discuss this exactly 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And that was, I think, the 3rd of February. And we're back for part 2. Why am I married but single? And it was, there are a lot of things that we looked at on that day. I think one of the questions that we already answered is that, yes, there are people who are actually married but living single.
Yeah.
And you could, I think I probably should drop this now. You could be the reason why someone who is married is living single and become a source of frustration rather than being a source of joy. Wow. And I think that it is very important that we really just start examining our lives and asking ourselves, do I want to be a source of joy to somebody, or do I want to be a source of pain? Because I think it is a choice.
Yeah.
And if you make the right choice, which is obviously to be a source of joy to your husband or to your wife, then you would save them the misery. I call it a misery, the misery of being married but living single. Now we're going to look at, we thought, we promised you the last time, because we couldn't really go through the comments, that we're going to try to pick on the comments that people write. We'll go through them and try to, have them covered in the next show. And then one of the questions is, why do people, marry? What would make somebody married live single? Someone said from the last time, they put a comment and they said some people married for paper.
Yeah, so their heart wasn't in there in the beginning.
That is a very serious one. I mean, that alone can take the whole conversation this evening if we were to sit there.
Yeah,
being married for paper, because it then brings the question of what was your purpose of marrying the person?
Yeah.
And I think it's a big question that you need to ask yourself, whether you are already married or you are someone who is looking to get married. You should ask yourself, what is really my purpose of marrying this person?
Yeah.
Because I don't think that you can be terrible and wicked to somebody that you love. Some of the practices that we were looking at the last time, we said this is pure wickedness.
Yeah.
And I don't think, and please correct me if you think I'm wrong, I don't think that someone that you truly love, you can be terribly wicked to them, to the point that you can see that they're frustrated, you can see that they're in pain,
and you don't care.
And you don't care. It doesn't move you. Isn't that an indication that there is no love
in the
first place for that person? I mean, talk to me.
Or you've lost love.
Or you've lost love, or the purpose for which you married them was not love in the first place.
Yeah, you're there for a reason. As soon as you get it, you're out.
Yeah,
bounce.
So you came in for something.
Yeah.
And some people marry for paper.
Oh my God! You know what you're reminding me? We had a neighbor, right? They're Caucasian color, but they're originally South African. We had these neighbors, right? Much older than us.
Yeah.
Much older. I'm talking about 30, 40 years older than us.
Yeah.
So, nice couple, had bits of ups and downs at times, but we ended up being friends because we're like that. So we accommodate. So it got to the point that the husband, one day, I wasn't seeing the husband anymore. What's going on? Then one day, the wife just knocked at our door, crying. What's wrong? What happened? He left me. I was thinking to myself, people your age can still be leaving yourselves. I didn't even understand that.
Yeah.
To start off with. So anyway, she entered in and all that. What's the problem? What happened? As soon as he didn't, well, he was working, but the property that they lived in was under her name alone. Then she's now you know, when people are ready to open up, they literally open the floodgates.
Yeah.
So long story short, he's left her for another woman that probably was there, and he just it looks like he just married her for his papers.
Yeah, because as soon as he got his papers,
he packed his bag. The lady in the car, the new lady
drove to the house. The new lady was in the car, came to pick him up, waiting for him outside. Literally, as soon as he got his papers, went in, packed up his things, and
it was out. Literally bounced.
Literally.
Yeah.
And it was so strange to us because we were thinking, are you for real? What's going on?
So it happens in different, nationalities and all the rest of it. And
he's a white Caucasian.
Yeah.
But they are from South Africa. So I think it's a matter of what was the heart. Yes.
What was your intention?
Yeah. What was the purpose of marrying the person?
Yeah.
And it's a big question that you have to ask yourself. Because the truth of the matter is, if you don't have the right purpose for marrying somebody, there will be problem. For example, if you married her or you married him for paper, when the paper gets to your hand, then you feel what I wanted him for is done. So I'm going to pack my bag.
But is that right?
It's wrong.
All those years that you're inside that marriage, you're being intimate with all kinds of things.
Yeah.
The person doesn't know that that's your intention all along.
Exactly.
They're in love with you. That's why they married you. And maybe even your attitude has been odd.
Yeah.
Because surely, like, their attitude.
Some people can pretend. Yeah. You may not even know that they have that. What about people who, they marry, they go to another country, maybe their home country, maybe they are living in the Western world, they go to their home country, marry a wife, get the wife, bring the wife over, finance her visa and everything, and brings her over. She gets in here
to the Western world.
Yeah, to the Western world. And then once she settles, she gets her papers. Then she wants to kick the man out of, not want to, she kicks the man out of the house, calls police, because maybe she's made some friends that have given her some advice, and she wants to take his property, she wants to take this and all of that. And it's like, what's going on?
Some people even batter themselves and say that they were battered.
Yeah. I heard the story of a lady who went to use fridge to hit her face, and then call police.
Crazy.
That the husband has beaten her up.
It was CCTV that saved him.
Because he was not at home at the time. He had gone to work.
Yeah.
So the CCTV that picked him up was what saved him. Otherwise, he will not just lose his family. He will not even have a criminal record on top of that. So I think the purpose for which you married,
it's important.
Yeah, the purpose for which you married is very important. You should ask yourself, if you have not married yet, why am I marrying this person?
Yeah.
Why am I marrying this person? There's no point putting yourself in misery and putting someone else in misery. I think it's totally out of place. It's a lot of comment. I don't know whether we should be going through all of them, but
shocking, right? That story. Both our neighbor and the fridge banging yourself.
Yeah. It's real life stories and things that happen.
Yeah.
Literally shocking, but it's kind of, it's terrible.
Yeah.
So basically, the purpose for which people marry, I think is very important. Someone said that he said it could be from upbringing, thinking sex is dirty or it's a prize someone has to earn, or past experience. So I think they were referring to when we were talking about people who deny their spouse. And, it's not dirty. If God ordained it for marriage. And also, if God ordained it for marriage, then you should take it. But I get the point by saying some people, the reason they deny the other person and they're not interested is because they think it's dirty and they think, you have to earn it, or maybe their past experience.
That's where, you have to, is it unlearn, relearn? What is it?
Yeah, you have to unlearn to relearn.
Yeah, basically unlearn to relearn, because those kind of notions and that mindset is from something else. You're standing for how many years ago or whatever, or your upbringing or the way you were taught.
Yeah.
But, if during marriage counseling, you actually had a firm understanding, or a scriptural understanding of what, marriage is all about, and literally just trying to erase that is dirty. It's not dirty. It's God's way.
Yeah. It's God's will.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful way. So embrace it and enjoy it, please.
Amen.
Thank you. God bless you.
Amen. This one said couples should have telephone use ethics.
Yeah.
This has kept both to live single lives. I think that's what you're trying to say. Why marry? Which is true. Telephone ethics is very important, because you can unintentionally, your telephone can separate you from your husband, can separate you from your wife.
Yes.
And I think that people have to be mindful of that, because your telephone can literally occupy you.
Yeah.
You find that you're spending more time with your telephone than you're spending with your spouse.
Yeah.
Literally.
Because I think if people have, let's say, let's do a little task in the next 2 weeks or so, or a week, or even if it's 2 days, have a little tally. How many times have you and your spouse been in the same room, but not talking, and you've been on your phone? If you, especially like in the bedroom, like when you're, those quiet moments where you could have been talking, discussing different things, pillow talk, but you're not having pillow talk, you're having text
with other
text
people.
talk, or
and the problem
social media scrolling talk.
The funny thing is, you are with the person you are with physically. You are not talking to them. You're on the phone, testing someone else, or reading up what other people have put up on social media and all of that. And then the person you are talking to, the person you are talking to is far, but they also are with somebody. They are not talking to that person.
Yeah.
They are talking. So why are we more concerned about the person that is
on the other side of the phone,
as opposed to the person that we can all see physically? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's the desire to, I don't know why. You tell me why. Why is this happening?
Yeah, because I'm just wondering why people just so occupied with that. You're occupied there, but the person who is with you,
they're live in action. You are
not communicating with them.
And this life is so short. Let's not waste the moments.
Yeah.
Because you will never get that moment back again. Even the last night, you'll never get that last night back again. Even the times where breakfast times or sitting on the sofa or whatever, you will never get those times again. So let's make the time count. And
the older you get, you then discover, because we speak to a lot of old people. We like to converse with.
I love it.
Yeah, we like to speak with old people, because you learn a lot of older people.
Yeah.
You learn a lot of things from them.
Yeah.
A lot of things from their journey, and it helps you to know how to make your own journey, to avoid mistakes, from their regrets to their joys and everything. So we love speaking to older people, and you find that the older you get, the things that you really will value and you remember and you count as your joys is the quality time that you spend with the people you love.
Why is this phone getting in the way?
Yes, the quality time you spend with the people
laptop. That's another one. All these laptops. Yeah, keep them away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's important that I think we can deal with that. So we're looking at, obviously, married but living single. I mean, the comments from the last one are quite a lot. If I keep going through them, then we probably will not even touch any other thing today.
Right.
You know, we talked about living single, intimacy. We talked about communication.
Yeah.
We talked about decision making.
Yeah.
I think the other one that we need to talk about is being married but living single when it comes to finances.
Okay.
Finances.
Yeah.
There are people who they are very, how do I put it now? They can be open to their spouse in everything else.
Butt naked. Sorry.
In everything else but their finances.
Yeah.
They can be open to their spouse in literally, but when it comes to money, no go area. It's a no-go area. Why is that?
Yeah.
Why can't we be transparent and open with our spouse when it comes to, finances with money?
I don't know. I mean, is it like a shame that you don't want the person to know how you're spending your money? You already kind of know that, I shouldn't be buying things like this. I don't want them to see that. Or is it a thing where you just don't want them to know how much money you're making, because then they will now start making demands ahead? That money that you got, that you bring it. Or is it,
Yeah, but well, I can understand that. I know there will be reasons. I'm not in any way saying, there are no reasons. Why is this person just hiding? I know there are reasons. I'm just trying to understand the reason. But when you look at, surely, I put it this way, surely, when two people work together financially, they will achieve
more. Yeah. When you work together in anything,
definitely will achieve more. Do you understand?
Yeah.
When two people work together, okay, let's say someone has said, and if you don't, well, they've put in the comments so we can pop it up. They've said, when it comes to money, I am single. I'm single because my husband is not good with money management.
That's another thing.
So you can see why some people, they are married, but then they live single when it comes to finances.
Yeah.
The problem though with that is that it limits what they can achieve, how much they can achieve as a family. Because when two people work together financially, they can achieve much more.
Okay.
Literally much more.
Okay, we understand that 100%, we agree.
Yeah.
But in that kind of scenario where the other person is not good, or may
not good with money management.
Not good with money management, may drag them back.
But,
can they really how can they effectively walk with that person or work with that person? Is it for that other person to now know, okay, my wife or my husband, I'm not that very good with finances. I would like you to be since you're much better, I would like you to be the person that would now run the finances.
Yeah.
But that person will still be making demands, or not demands, but they will still have an input, so that it's not like they just left to the person.
Yeah, I mean
how
that,
effectively can they work?
That would work. Now, I'm not in any way subscribing to the fact that, okay, let's say you have a wife that mismanaged, or you have a husband that mismanaged. I'm not saying, throw your 1 million, your 10,000, your 2,000, even your £100 or dollar down, and for them to spend, because they're going to just crash the family, and then you guys will be drowned. So one, where the man, let's say it's the man, let's use the man. Let's say the man is the one who is mismanaging.
Okay.
And because he mismanages, obviously now it's a matter of to your tent, O Israel, when it comes to money. We are husband and wife and every other thing, but when it comes to money, deal with your money, I deal with my money. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're living single.
I'm talking too much. Yeah.
No, that's fine. So I'm not saying that you should just throw your money down, but basically it's two things. If the man is humble, and realizes that the woman is strong in finances, he will humble himself to say, look, you run the finances of this home. I mean, even when you have companies and you have a CEO or a managing director, they don't necessarily run the finance of the company.
Yeah, they have a finance.
They have a finance department. They have somebody
hired a financial advisor.
Exactly, and then the financial advisor will run the finances and just report to them, so that the business doesn't get off rail. So why can't you do the same in your house if your wife is a better financial manager? But it would take a humble man, and not just a humble man, it would take also a humble woman. Because if the woman also mismanages, she will need to allow for the man to manage.
No, I was going to say that she is not in the yes, I agree with you that part.
Yeah.
But I was going to say it will take a humble man, yes.
Yeah.
But if he has to allow the or delegate for it to be given to the wife to manage.
Yeah, and there's
nothing
wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. It also takes a humble woman to be able to take that up and not put it down on the man. Like,
not put the man down.
No,
like well, if she understands her responsibility, that she's there as a helpmate. She's there as a helpmate. Yeah. Then obviously there's no reason for her to not become prideful. So that's one way. But I'm sure we will all agree there are not so very many humble people out there. It's the truth. There are not very many humble men. There are not very many humble women out there. Yeah. That is the truth. So where you don't have so many humble men, you don't have so many humble women, what's the solution? Do we now live single even though we're married in our finances? No, I think the both of you should probably sit down and work out a structure. Because
if they're full of pride, still work out a structure that they should, accommodates the pride. Is that what you're saying?
Well, if they're full of pride, they can't get rid of their pride to surrender the management of the finance to one person to run. Yeah. Then sit down. Yeah. And work out. Yeah.
How you're gonna do
it. What will be the financial plan of this family? Okay. And and in that financial plan, it shouldn't include some water. It shouldn't include you do your own, I do my own. No, it should be, this is a responsibility of the family. We are both in it. We are both earners, and this is how we want to run it. Yeah. Okay? You take some responsibility, I take some responsibility. Or we have a pot, but it may be a common pot, but for anybody to take money from it, the two of us have to. You have to just find what is the formula that will work, that can help the both of you still work together financially and achieve more. Because, for example, let's just use the example of buying a property. Yeah. The kind of property you can buy alone for the average earner. Some people are blessed, they're multimillionaires, they're earning in hundreds of thousands. Praise God for you. But for the average person, the kind of property you can buy alone
on your own salary,
on your own finance alone, is limited compared to the one that if the both of you come together, you can achieve. So there are a lot of families that are not moving forward because they are living single when it comes to finances.
Yeah, I mean, even that living single when it comes to finances, and even let's say when you're trying to pursue something, what if in that pursuit, that's when you now discover, oh, this is my wife, you entered into one credit card debt of £10,000, or you've entered into one business or whatever that you've now put yourself into that is now going to bring the finances
and
down.
You did not discuss it.
You did not discuss it. They don't know.
That's another problem.
You've now gone to do one, like all these
buy now, pay
later, whatever, for, let's say, laser treatment on your eyes or hair all kinds of things. And the person didn't even know. then it's when in this crucial moment now, when we're trying to bring the family forward, that's when it now gets comes to the surface. The person didn't know.
The question I want to ask, is it right for somebody, you are married to a man or married to a woman, for you to go and get into debt, take a loan, or go and sign up for a treatment, or maybe of some thousands that you have to now put you in debt, you have to be paying monthly, or take a loan or a mount up credit card debts without speaking with your spouse? Is it right?
No, it's wrong.
I'm asking, is that
okay? In what situations will it be right, guys? What do you think? In what kind of situations?
Because personally,
I personally think it's wrong.
I think it's wrong because I think that at the end of the day, when the push comes to shove, that debt is a family debt.
Yes,
it's not just your debt.
It will no longer be your debt.
It is a family debt.
But some people know that, and they go into it because they know, well, you know what? I'm going to go into this debt. I'm not going to discuss it. And anyway, we'll sort it out together.
Yeah.
That's even the worst kind of mindset, because you're thinking, oh, my husband will bail me out, or my wife will bail me out, or, whereas you didn't even discuss it with the person. And those kind of things bring a rift. The issue we're talking about here is married but single. Yeah. We're talking about things that bring a rift to your union of marriage that now separates you.
Yeah.
So these are some of those things. You're doing things, you're making decisions as though you're a single person.
Exactly.
You're not a single person.
You can't
anymore.
be married and making decisions as though you're a single person.
Yeah.
And then the other person, and those kind of things, they kill trust.
Yes.
Because when the person then finds out, the person is thinking, wait, I'm living with this person in the same house. How come, I didn't know this thing?
Yeah.
And then this person's gone into something like this.
Yeah. So you mean you can take £10,000?
Yeah.
You didn't even tell me, and meanwhile you're trying to do something as a family. So where do you even start?
It's totally out of place. Let's read some comments. This person said, Sarah said, some men will have 1 million, but they will not rest until they spend every penny of 50K that their wife has.
Yeah. That's another thing. You don't want to spend your own money, but you rather spend your spouse's money.
So does that happen?
Yes.
So
some people
you will have the man will have
your money, and it's much more.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And then he doesn't want to touch it. Then he wants to spend the wife's money until.
Well, I don't know about the until it's finished.
No, but just sit on her money while his own. What is his own doing?
Nothing. No assignments. Just sit down, look in bank account.
That is very bad. It's a terrible man.
It's not good.
No,
especially it's even worse as a man, because a man, you're meant to have those, financial responsibilities.
As a man, you should take joy.
Not even financial, just responsibility
you should
for your home.
I feel that as a man naturally should take joy or should have some sense of pride. When I say pride, I mean the positive term of being able to provide for your home.
That's it.
That's what I think. Maybe I'm traditional, or you may say, "Oh no, Pastor Moses, maybe you are just traditional." No, it doesn't work that way anymore.
So he shouldn't be happy that he.
But I'm thinking that a man should feel. It should give you a sense of satisfaction
that you've achieved something,
that you are able to provide for your home.
Yeah.
If God blesses your wife, great. She should support you. The woman should also take joy in being able to stand with you.
Exactly.
But where you have a situation where a man relinquishes the responsibility of financing the home to his wife and is just there and saying, I'm the man. I think
the worst thing is that when he knows that money is coming her way and he's calculating in his head, so she's gonna get like 2,000 next week. So I need to do this. So she needs to give me 500 for this, 600 for that, this one. And then when the money now comes, that money that you got, I need something. She's not thinking to herself, you need how much of the money that I've been working hard to get for us. You now need it. Okay, what do you need it for? Don't ask me what I need the money for. It is not.
I'm the head of
I'm
this
the head
house.
of the home. You should not ask me what I need.
Submission.
You should.
What is not the submission? The way I understand it from my own Bible that I'm reading. Yeah, no, because honestly, I don't think that is the.
To add to the mix,
I'm not in any way saying that a woman should not make her money available. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
But I cannot get past the fact that you are a man. Yeah. You are just relaxed,
comfortable
to eat the woman's money. Yeah. With your own money sitting somewhere
comfortably,
looking good in your bank account, and you are not. No, that is not good.
I think it's even worse when they're now posing posing with that money as if they've achieved, to outsiders.
I think some men think that that the best way to marry and to get a woman to follow you is to dominate them. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It may be working at the beginning, but that woman will rebel one day. Anybody,
it just breeds rebellion.
Look at the countries now that what do they call it now? That some of these nations went to colonize. You will get to it when the people will rebel. Yeah, they will rise and know that no, this is not right. Yeah. It's wrong. So I am an advocate of not living single financially. Yeah, I think that a husband and wife should work together, but I think it is easier for a husband and wife to work together financially when they are both showing financial responsibility towards the home, and also they both can acknowledge the strength and weaknesses of each other when it comes to finances. Yeah. So that you know who has the financial power and strength to be able to carry the home. I think that's very important. All right. So this is God and Country. We love you both. Renata and Tama. God bless you. God bless you. Love you. Okay. And then this person said, I'm always the one to save for rainy day. And women are better in saving money than men. No, some women are not very good, my darling. Some women are very bad. And some men are very good. It's the individuals. It's really the individuals. Yeah. Because some women, some women will wreck the family. They see, there's how much hundreds, you're doing thousands, well because whatever in the account. I need to go shopping. But we some pray people for the husband of this woman. Yeah, it's not right. Yeah, it's not good. Some She's people the one cannot saving for the rainy day. Itching. I have to buy something. What's on sale? What's on sale? Some people are like that. So, may the Lord help us all. Amen. Sarah said, most men, especially African, freely say to their wives, what business is it of yours, when their wives inquire how much their pay is. Yeah. It shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem. It's our business. It's our business. It's our business. It's our family. Let's see. Those things create problem. Even if you want to even take it further, it creates problem for people especially when maybe the man now passes on. Oh God. Yeah. Then the family, the wife doesn't know what the man has. Or his assets. No, she doesn't even know. His bank account, the bank account numbers. The bank account, which bank is even banking with. Oh. He could have, maybe accounts in 3 different banks. She doesn't even know. So where does she even start from? Yeah. Where does she start from? It's wrong. Yes. Because he's married, but in those areas, he's living single. Yeah. I can understand some men will say, oh, no, don't. My wife, if she knows that I have money, she will be making all kinds of demands, going to the shop and all that. So in that area, one has to be disciplined. Yeah. I think we all have to be disciplined. It's a discipline. Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. Yeah. I think it was a few days ago. Okay. I was thinking about, I don't know if it was when we just got married, whether it was your birthday or something, when I gave you my card. You remember that? Okay, yeah. Yeah. No, sorry, my birthday is on Sunday. Yeah, your bed is.
I think far. So I'm thinking, is he trying to tell me that I'm not going to do this thing for you again?
No.
Or is he trying to like put, some people put subtle things on the ground. Anyway, you're not doing anything like that, are you?
No.
Yeah. Sorry.
When I gave you my card,
it was Christmas.
It was Christmas, okay.
Yeah, before we got married.
Well, it was before we got married, okay.
Oh, you thought we were already married?
Yeah, I was thinking. No, before we got married.
It was the Christmas before we got married.
The Christmas before we got married. So that would have been Christmas.
No, it was because the Christmas when we were about to get married, I was already in Nigeria. So it wasn't that Christmas.
So it was the
Christmas before then.
Okay. So I gave you my
for how
card.
long we've been courting.
Yeah. I gave you my card.
Yeah.
To say, take the card and just go and shop for yourself.
Yeah.
Christmas, whatever you want.
Yeah.
To buy for yourself.
Yeah.
I didn't give any limit.
Exactly. I asked, how much can I? No, just feel free.
Feel free and spend.
I made sure.
I gave you the PIN.
You gave me the PIN. Could you imagine?
To use.
I made sure I didn't check the bank balance. Do you know that? You didn't know.
I didn't know that.
I made sure I didn't check
you didn't check the balance?
No, I didn't want to do that. I just thought it was a bit like intrusive. Maybe because we're not married, but I felt that it was intrusive. So I made sure that I didn't, because in ATMs, you can check the
bank balance. Say, do you want to see
the
balance?
So I made sure that I didn't check it. Then I also made sure that I had a limit, even though he didn't give me one.
Yeah.
I had a limit of what I'm going to spend, and I'm not going to go over that.
Yeah.
No matter how beautiful this top is and shoes and handbag, and I will not go over it. Discipline.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you went out, and honestly, I didn't set any limit. I was not thinking, if she spends above this, then I think it's crazy spending, or if she spends it. I genuinely, freely, and there was money in the account, but you obviously didn't check. Yeah, so I gave the card. She went. She shopped reasonably, to be honest with you.
I had to, honestly.
Yeah, she shopped very reasonably.
Yeah. Okay, you were expecting more?
Honestly, because I didn't
know what.
I didn't set my mind on, okay, if she spent
better
this,
not go up to this
level. If she spent this, then I think it's too much. Or if she spent that, I genuinely just gave the card to say, go and spend.
Reckless in love.
But you were not.
That's reckless. You didn't have any expectation. My goodness. See what love can do. Anyway, it's good. It's good.
No, but she spent wisely. I mean, she didn't. And you never know the trust,
repercussion.
Yeah, the trust level.
Yeah.
That creates. That I'm not afraid to for you. Well,
but some
people
just can't do that.
For you to know that I have money or how much I have, and this is my bank account. This is It can be anything. I don't have that problem. But if you were reckless financially, then it would be an issue. Because if I see that your financial behavior is wild and is pulling the family back, that we cannot do things, then, I will not leave single financially, because I don't think that we would achieve much. But I would have to then set up, because there's always
put buffers around you.
There is always a way to walk around, because everybody has weaknesses.
Yeah. You
just have to know, okay, because of this person's weakness, this is the formula that we will now operate.
That's it.
That now safeguards things.
Yeah. It's understanding the formula that will work for your union.
Yeah.
So to help in the areas of weakness, whether for yourself or even for your spouse. So, yeah.
All right. So this person said, the financial part is good idea, but require a lot of trust, as one might take more than required.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Keep reading. Say, joint account don't work with Nigerian men, Pastor. Our men are so secretive and not open to their wives. Oh my God.
But he's a Nigerian man.
Yeah, a Nigerian man.
But I think she means in Nigeria. Or I don't know.
No, I don't think it's just in Nigeria she's referring to.
No, but he's a Nigerian man.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Yeah, exactly. I was born and raised there.
Yeah, I was born but not raised. but in Nigeria.
Yeah.
But it's
so it's individuals.
Mm.
It's individuals. I think that is quite important to know that. Javi Ahmed said, some men don't want their wives to know about their bank account in case she has more money than them. They are worried she will not respect them. This is just the matter of trust between them. So again, is when people's respect is based on material things.
Exactly.
If you respect your husband on only on the basis of what he has, what is in his bank account, then there's a problem.
It's not really respect, then, is it? It's a form of, let's say, money worship, but it's a form of you only see them as good because they have goods.
Yeah,
you know,
that's it.
Not because you actually saw them as good.
Okay, this one said, "Mommy, I need your grace for that kind of discipline." Okay, the one they give card.
Yeah.
Maybe she would have gone reckless.
Yeah. And you know what? The problem is that even some men, not that they test the women beforehand, because I don't think you were testing me. But
no, it wasn't tempting. It wasn't for me. It wasn't a tempting.
No, test.
It wasn't a test. Yeah.
It
wasn't. I genuinely just wanted you to go and.
But some men, even if they're not testing, even if you are not testing me, and I now went reckless, got you into overdraft, went ahead, checked the amount and made sure it went down to zero. You know, would we still be married? Would you be pursuing me
at that
because
time
you'd be
we were not already married?
Yeah.
Well, my personality. For my personality,
for some people, because we know some people that have just like
for my personality, I will attempt to then want to, talk you through financial school you on financial things. But if it's not entering. If you're then seeing it as, is it because of the card you gave to me and I spent? Why did you give me the card?
I said sorry. I said
sorry already. Blah blah blah. Then I'll be like, my concern will not then be so much of the money spent. It will be the fact that you don't have a teachable spirit.
Yes.
That would then be
another thing.
That would be the major concern because everybody has one weakness or the other, and it can manifest at any time. So it's not a problem that there was a weakness. It's a problem when you are being coached out of that weakness and it's not entering, and you're not
being arrogant, rude about it as well.
So that's where there is a problem. Otherwise, it's not really a problem that there was a weakness.
It's true. It is true.
This person said, if you give me the card, please set a limit because I might overspend or underspend. And in the later scenario, I might feel bad for chances come once.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you. So, I mean, I think when it comes to financial dealings, generally what we're saying is couples should, be able to find a way to work together. Find a way to work together. I think it's very important. You can't, operate your finances in a way that you are both living separate lives. Even if you want to manage it separately, still find a way to make it work. Find a way to make it work that it can work for the advantage
of the home,
and the marriage, and the marriage work for both of you to actually make progress. Because, like you said, life is short. So we're not here for long. So help yourself, help the other person to have a great life. Help them to have a great life and
to be filled with joy and good memories. And when they think of you, they think good things, not like, it's a horrible thing. So, and
then also, what about some people who are married? But they don't really spend time
with the spouse.
As
in, when you say spend time, is it physical time or quality time?
Quality time. I mean, quality time. They may be home, but
they're not at the same time.
Yes, they don't spend quality time.
Yeah.
So the person, you know how sometimes you can be in the midst of a crowd, but yet you are lonely.
Yes. Oh, what a saying.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah, you're in the midst of a crowd, but yet you are feeling lonely.
And the human nature is made up in a way that you need somebody else.
Yeah.
Your everything about you desperately needs somebody else. So if your spouse is not filling in to, you know, that void that everybody has, the person will feel, you know, empty.
Yeah.
Then they'll also, because of that emptiness, they'll now be pushed to go and look for satisfaction in different things, not particularly other people, but different things. They'll now get new hobbies, and they'll now start to join the gym, and they'll now start having new friends, and they'll, you know, all kinds of things, because they're trying to fill a void that has been created because the husband and wife are not having that, you know, quality time together.
Yeah, there was a comment I came across from the last broadcast that someone put up, which they were basically saying that couples sleeping in separate rooms and couch. Yeah. What would we have to say about that? Because I mean, that happens.
It does.
And some people, I don't know, because I'm not in people's homes to be able to really tell, because I was going to say that it's possible that the men do it more in terms of sleeping in the couch, but I don't know. It could be the woman. So I don't want to say it's men or women. Yeah. But some people have made a habit of sleeping in the couch. Yeah? And leaving their wife in the bedroom, or leaving their husband in the bedroom alone and sleeping in the couch. Yeah. Maybe you were able to just lounge in the couch when you were a single person, but you're married now.
Yeah.
It's part of the responsibility to go to bed with your wife, or go to bed with your husband.
We're not saying that something has to be happening. No.
Exactly. We're not saying that, go to bed. We're not. It doesn't mean that we're saying, you have to go and have intimacy and all of that. No, but go to bed, go to the room with the person. Don't make the couch now your bedroom. Exactly. The couch is not your bedroom.
Exactly.
You are
like some people now literally make the couch their bedroom.
Yeah.
They will have like their roll on there, their aftershave, everything that you'd expect to see in a bedroom, and now being
not your bedroom.
In the living room.
It's wrong.
You know,
you should don't, because the person is up there. Maybe it's upstairs in the room, or even downstairs. It's in the bedroom. You are in the couch. Yeah. So they sleep through the night. They wake up.
You're still there.
You're still there downstairs, and then maybe they will now come and you are there. It
wasn't an accident.
No, it wasn't an accident. Yeah. And then it happens day 1, day 2, day 3. Before you know it, the entire week. Before you know it, months. And then you are becoming more comfortable there. You watch TV to the point that the TV start watching you, because you fall asleep and then sleep off in the couch. You know, you should have a cut-off time where you go to the bedroom and be with your spouse there.
Yeah, but what's causing people to do that? Because I think is it some people are trying to avoid intimacy? Is it some people?
Yeah, but you don't have to have. Is there everything?
It's not.
You have to have intimacy every time you sleep on the bed.
No.
My goodness.
You just land on bed, intimacy. Land on bed. So it's not. And in fact,
sometimes you are just there. Your presence is okay.
It's just like the pillow talk, or even if you're not talking and you slept off, you slept, but you're in the bed.
Yeah.
You know, but I wanted to even come back on something, because it's like you said, is it every time that you're meant to? And I remembered what the comments that we made on the last, in fact, I made on the last 2 weeks, a fortnight ago's broadcast, when I was talking about the number of times in a month, I'd be a week, to now determine how healthy your marriage is. But to be honest, when I was now thinking about it, I said 3 to 4 times a week. I was not saying healthy. If it's 2 times or 1 time a week, then it's not. But I don't think so. It really depends on the individual's the couple.
Yeah, what they both feel
is
satisfied
enough.
with.
Yeah.
And obviously, if one feels that once a week is satisfactory, and the other one feels no, it's not satisfactory, the one who feels once a week is satisfactory needs to step up
exactly
to the other one. The bottom line is the satisfaction of both parties. I think that in itself is important. But I don't think people, I think the bottom line is marriage is a responsibility.
Yeah.
It is a responsibility. And when you are stepping into marriage, your lifestyle must change.
Exactly.
There are things that you must intentionally, whether you like it or not, you must intentionally shift
and do.
So, for example, a single young man, you're a bachelor, or a single lady living alone, nobody cares where you fell asleep.
Yeah.
You can fall asleep in your kitchen.
Even on the floor.
Or fall asleep on the floor. But once you become married, you have to go. If your husband is going to bed or your wife is going to bed, they need you in the bedroom. They don't have to tell you. You should know that you need to be there.
Yeah.
Not saying for intimacy, but just be there.
Exactly.
Enjoy being around them.
Yeah, what about those spouses?
Enjoy being around them.
Exactly. What about those spouses that they will not come up to the bedroom or not go to the bedroom, wherever it's up, down, wherever in your format of your house, but they'll be on the phone, chatting, laughing.
The spouse
all night long.
All night, yes.
What kind of rubbish is that?
It's not, yes. So that happens.
What?
I've seen that even with Christian men.
Madness.
Yeah, they will not go to their bedroom.
Yeah.
Then the wife will be hearing them on the phone talking to only God knows who they are talking to.
Exactly. Even if it's a male friend, even if it's that time is your spouse's time. Stop substituting who is meant to have your time.
Yeah.
That time that you're having chatting on whoever it is, or I want to catch up with your spouse.
Yeah. No,
there's things that's happened to them that day that you don't know and you should know. Yeah. Catch up with them.
You can't just sit on the phone, be laughing downstairs. Your spouse is upstairs and it's time to go to bed. It's wrong. May God deliver you from that. Amen. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Yeah. This person asking, okay, so I said, but if the woman is the one not feeling satisfied with just once a week, I believe that's what she's referring to. Some men might think she is overdoing it. Yeah, it might even become the topic for family meeting. It's wrong. That man is not matured.
Yeah,
he's not matured. He has to. What is whoever wants it more?
Yeah,
the satisfaction of the family or the couple should be when you raises your own level to. So you may want it once a month, but maybe your husband or your wife wants it once a week or 4 times a week.
Okay, so now 4 times
rise to that level.
Well, now 4 times, nearly 7 times a week.
Yeah.
Should that person now rise and they wanted it, let's say once, or let's say they wanted it 2 times a week?
Yeah.
In fact, let's say they wanted it once a week, and then the other person wanted it 5 times a week.
Yeah.
Should they be like a equal? Should the person that wanted it 5 times come down to maybe 3, and the person that wanted it 1 time now rise it to that 3? Because there's a big jump.
Yeah.
1 to 5.
Let me
big.
Okay. No, I know why you are asking the question.
Yeah.
Let me answer this. One of the purposes of marriage that we can find in scripture, is for sexual satisfaction, to prevent sexual sin.
Yeah.
The Bible actually says in the New Testament, Paul was saying that I would wish that you will not marry, but this cannot.
It's a hard saying.
It's a hard saying for many
because they'll be burning with
lust. He said, if your body is burning, instead of it burning and you're going to end up in sin, marry.
Yeah.
But if you know that you can do without it, then do not marry. So clearly, Marriage is a safety net
Yeah.
for a believer.
Exactly.
When it comes to that area.
Exactly.
That is why you
It's true.
Yeah, no, we have to understand.
You're saying something that I'm not even sure if I want to even say it.
Yeah. Marriage is a safety net. So if
Yeah.
God has put you there to help his son or help his daughter not to stray.
Yeah.
And the way you can do that is to, maybe your appetite is less than the person's appetite, is to ensure that both parties are satisfied.
Yeah.
When both parties are satisfied, they will not look aside. For example, and this statement may be more true for women than it is for men. When a woman is satisfied with her man, not just sexually, generally, she's in love with her man, she's satisfied, whether intimacy, all of that, you will hardly find that kind of woman cheat.
Yeah.
Many a time, a woman cheats. Most women that cheat is out of frustration, lack of satisfaction. Lack of satisfaction. Even a woman that is just has a boyfriend that she's satisfied with, she won't want to give people her number. Hello, she should just be treating people, brushing them off. Because as far as she's concerned,
I'm happy where I'm at.
Yeah, I have a man. Why do you want my number? What's this? Do you understand? But if she is not satisfied, when somebody says hello, she's like, hey, she wants to respond, she wants to pass her number. So that is
problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. Now, so God puts you to satisfy them.
Yeah.
Very important. Satisfy your husband, satisfy your wife to the degree
that they want to be satisfied.
So
in that scenario now, the person should rise up to fight.
He should try and pray that God should give them grace,
energy, strength, everything
to rise up to that. And you should not go and then discuss your wife. If your wife is the one that wants it more, don't go and make it a subject of discussion with your family to make her feel like, oh, why is she not satisfied? This woman, what's wrong with her?
Maybe don't know which kind of place she came from, or what she's been doing all these years. In fact, we need to understand what you've been doing.
It's totally wrong. You cannot do that. That is immaturity. So I think that it's very important that people understand that, and you spend time. This life is too short now.
It's too short.
Yeah, it's too short for you to be the pain and problem in somebody else's life. It's not good. It's not good. All right.
Our time is so gone, but
he's gone. Jesus! Yeah.
I was the one that made it stop. Sorry.
Yeah, we are going to wrap up.
I'm enjoying the conversation.
Someone says sexual compatibility needs to be addressed. This issue has caused lots of problem in the home. Yeah, it's created a problem for a lot of people. Tim Admizing said, please, you want it by 10 p.m. and it gives you by 4 a.m. Please, how do you handle this? It should give you by 10 p.m. You want it by 10 p.m. It should give you by 10 p.m.
That's another one, because you're now waking the person up, destabilizing the rest of their sleep, and even potentially the rest of their day. Yeah. We're not saying we don't want it all. Just the time is there's always a better time, or is it that? But if you now say, "Oh, give it to me by so time to so time," it will now be like robotic.
No, it will now not
be spontaneous.
No, it's not robotic. It should be love. Love. And when two a couple are married, there are ways that they can give sign to each other for the person to know that, I want you. So I think that they should be able to do that. Someone is asking, are we going to have a part 3?
We have not finished.
I didn't know that the time is gone. I think we have to wrap up.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we have to wrap up and pick up. Maybe we'll pick up part 3. Yeah, let's do part 3 because there's still many more things that we need to cover. Let's make final statements. Time is gone. Tomorrow is another day.
See the rush.
No, because I was not looking at the time.
Yeah.
But once you mentioned the time, I looked at it and I saw that, oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I think this part 2 that we discussed on really was hinged mainly on finances.
Yeah.
If there is something that we can be doing better for our home, let us be doing it, because financially or finances is one of the major issues that causes a lot of problems, causes a lot of distrust, causes a lot of arguments, and even causes a lot of divorce. And that's not what you want. That's not what God wants. That's not what anyone wants. So please let us try to work our finances together with our spouse, even if you want to work it separately, but still find a separate way to be united in that finances. That nobody is too big or too small to be looking at each other's finances. Let's be transparent. Let's also have integrity. Let's not just be entering things anyhow. We are no longer single. We are now married. So let's be able to work our finances in a way that we have the home in mind. We have the advantage or the desire to see good come out from our home through our finances. So the next time you see that sale, or you see that once in a lifetime opportunity, reconsider, how does it help my home financially? Amen.
Amen. Well, I'm going to say, it's a terrible thing for you to be in somebody's life and they feel like nobody is there.
Yeah. So
it's a terrible thing. So you should, when you are in somebody's life, you should be able to erase their loneliness.
Yes.
You can't be in somebody's life and you are irrelevant. You are not meeting their need of companionship.
Yeah.
Somebody's in a crowd and yet they feel lonely. There is something you are not doing right. Get up from that couch. Go and talk to them. Spend time with them. Laugh with them. Share memories. If you must use your phone, get your phone and do selfies. You can do selfies.
That only you can see.
Yes,
don't share it on Facebook.
No,
please.
Don't go and share it on Facebook. Do selfies with yourself in the kitchen. I'm not saying go and do selfies when you are naked, because no, it's true. It's true. Because some people have done terrible things, especially people that maybe they then end up separating and end up divorcing. I've heard of such things, the things we hear. And then they carry intimate pictures and videos of themselves with their ex, blur their faces. I was reading one that came to my knowledge recently, blur their faces and share on groups, these social media groups.
Like WhatsApp groups?
Yeah, like WhatsApp group. This one I heard about was the Telegram.
Oh, okay, Telegram.
Telegram group.
That's awful.
Telegram group. It happened to one woman. The woman had to move.
And they knew it was her?
Yes, now the people knew it was her. She has now relocated.
Well, she's naked.
She has relocated from that neighborhood now to another, because to live
it's not by neighborhoods, because people people can be anywhere.
So I'm not saying that you should go and be doing that, because you don't know the devil or demon that can enter somebody's head tomorrow.
When somebody is enraged,
yes,
and they want to scatter your life.
Because some people have no control when they get angry.
Yeah.
They are angry with you. They don't know that you can make up tomorrow.
Exactly.
They will scatter everything. That when you now go want to make up, the real thing that caused the anger is resolved.
It's even forgotten.
But the other things they have now done in the midst of their anger has now made it
that bridge is burnt to ashes.
That the relationship is irreconcilable.
Yeah.
So, but spend time with each other.
Yeah.
Take pictures, make memories, laugh, take videos of yourselves, things that you can live to remember tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that in itself will be a blessing. The bottom line is nobody should be lonely if they have you in their life. Your husband should not be lonely and you are in their life. Your wife should not be lonely and you are in their life. No, it's an indictment on you. It means you are not doing what you are supposed to do. If the person you are with is feeling lonely, yet you are in their life.
So I'm going to pick up on that next time, because when it comes to like pursuit of career and all those kind of stuff, sometimes it does lead to the other spouse now becoming lonely. But if there's a agreement, if there's an understanding,
and a way of carrying them along,
way of carrying them along, then that would erase that. Because
and it happens even with pastors. Some pastors are so consumed with the ministry that they don't carry their wife along, that the woman is just lonely. She is just lonely. And it's, you want to hinder my calling. God called me. You want to hinder my dear. She's not trying to hinder your ministry. You are just lacking the wisdom to carry your wife along. Why do you marry her if you married her as a trophy in your house to feel lonely because you are pursuing ministry?
A trophy in your house that to feel lonely, and then a trophy that you will only now touch once in a while at night. You've not done anything to them before. Now you want to polish that trophy in the night. It's not going to work.
It happens. I know that. So maybe, like you said, we'll pick it up on the next part, because spiritual people, literally pastors and other people in other areas of careers are guilty of such. May the Lord. No, it's true. I'm guilty. So, all right. Tell the people about tomorrow.
All right, guys. Tomorrow, my family and your family need to be overwhelmed with God's blessings. Amen. Please let us tune in tomorrow, 6 a.m. to Anxiety Prevail, where we'll be praying for our family to be blessed, overwhelmed with His blessings. So 6 a.m. tomorrow on this same platform that you're watching right now on 6 a.m. GMT. So that would be 7 a.m. Nigerian time, and that would be 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
1 a.m. US Eastern. So work it out in your location, but it's half an hour not to be missed. So please do tune in. This Sunday we have the Sunday service, 10 a.m. GMT again. So that's 11 a.m. Nigerian time. And what time is that in the US?
10 a.m. would be 5 a.m.
Okay, 5 a.m. So a nice early service for you before you go for your main service. So do tune in. It will be a blessing. And we've actually, if you're in London, if you're in the vicinity of London, then these 4 Sundays that are happening in February are miracle services.
Testimonies are already coming.
They're pouring in. So don't let, whatever it is cold outside, is this, is that, whatever the reason could potentially be, don't let it hinder you from obtaining and receiving your own testimony and your own miracle. So make your way to Faith Miracle Church in Wood Green. The Lord bless you as you do that.
Amen. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel, FMC TV YouTube channel, and Pastor Moses GCF YouTube channel. Do it right now. Like my wife would say, if you have not done it, what are you waiting for? So get it done straight away. Click on it, and it doesn't cost you money. We are so glad that you joined us today. We'll be back. I think we'll do a part 3 of this discussion, because there's things we need to deal with. I think in this, especially this we are wrapping up with now, because we have seen marriages broken because the wife was neglected for something that the man thinks maybe he's serving God or is fulfilling a task, or where you have the man neglected because the wife is pursuing career. Literally, we've seen examples of such happen, and we need to address this. So we're going to pick up on that and many other things. The Lord bless you. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you tomorrow morning by 6 a.m. for the Anxiety Prevail Prophetic Prayer. God bless you. Thank you for always being with us.
Bye.